Ozark taking it up.
Burns one up.
And Ozark's in the corner here. That's going to be a corner kick for Ozark now. This corner is going to be taken by, looks like number 24, Jesse Limpant. And that's a goal for the Ozark Tigers.
Correction, that was not a goal. It barely missed. Just went outside.
Well, that is good for the Nixa Eagles here. And just grabbed by the Nixa keeper. Looks like that's Peyton Maxey.
He passes upfield and midfield along the outside. They kick back. Kicks forward. They're at midfield now. Passing to the side to Thatcher. Pass back to midfield. They're slowly making their way up the field here. Ozark steals, bringing it back. Nixa steals again.
And Nixa has it.
Close to the goal here. Ozark steals. Passes back to center. They pass forward, trying to get out of their own territory.
Launches is upfield, but Nixa hits it, and looks like that was out on Ozark. Gonna be Nix's ball.
Burns, how am I looking?
There. Nix's taking the ball up the field, and Ozark has the ball now. We're taking the ball back upfield.
Ozark at the 30, moving towards midfield. Nixa steals after a slip. Nixa gets pushed out of the way there. Nixa takes it back, goes back to Ozark. They're working their way, Nixa, back into their own territory. They kick back to their own goalie. He passes forward.
That's going to be out on Nixa. Ozark's going to throw the ball in here. And Ozark's taking up. They have it in the goal box. Going to be Ozark's yet again.
Nixa at the 30, working their way back down to midfield. Slowly getting there, and it's a foul. Ozark. Nixa's ball. The kick. Ozark deflects it. Back to the 10. Ozark has it in their own area. Nixa trying to attack and keep it down there. And Ozark punts it out of the bounds. Nixa throws back in. Stuck between two defenders. They kick out. Ozark has it. Passing back and forth. Some sort of foul there.
There's a foul on Nixa there.
Ozark at the 30, kicks to midfield. He kicks down. Nixa steals it, pass back to their own goalie. He puts it back out to midfield. It's up in the air, trying to get it back on the ground. Seems like they can't. Finally get it to a guy. Oh, and that dribble was a little too far. Ozark eventually steals. Oh yeah, that was a great steal there from Ozark.
And that's going to be out on Gavin. And it's going to be Ozark's ball. We are going to have
Nixa in their own territory, trying to get it out of there. They pass back to their own goalie. He kicks it over to the side. They're dribbling. Now they're working their way back downfield. Ozark steals, trying to get it to that goal. But the goalie gets it.
picked up by Peyton Maxey.
Back out to the side. Number 37 has it. Kicks out cold to long. Kicks. Nixa kicks. Past midfield. They find a guy. He's going down. Ozark takes it back. They're trying to keep hold of this. Nixa getting close to that goal. Doesn't seem like they can. Ozark takes it, trying to get it back downfield. Looks like a foul on Ozark. Nixa's ball. Looks like offsides. Nixa with the kick.
Yeah.
They're on the outside.
Yeah, Burns?
They're kicking in to find a kicker. Goes out. Looks like it is still Nixa's. Looks like it's a corner kick for Nixa. They kick it into a guy. He's trying to shoot. A little too far. Goes out.
Out on Nixa there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a goal kick
It
for
seems okay. It seems like
Ozark, and Nick
Yeah, it seems alright. I
Hasavar-
just keep a hand on the
Hasarve
tee to
is
stable.
taking it. And Nixa has the ball now.
Nixa with the downfield kick. It gets kicked out by Ozark. Nixa's ball. With the throw in, finds a guy, working through the defenders. Pass back to the middle.
All right, and that was, and it's now Nixa with it here. All right, gonna be Nixa's thrown in by Gap. It's gonna be Thatcher throwing it in here. And
Keeping it in barely.
yes, just barely. And here, they're in the goal box. A pass.
Try to kick it in. It's goal! Nixa, Missouri!
And that goal was scored by number, it's like double zeros, which is Jackson Smith.
One to nothing here at the 20-minute mark in the first half of our JV game. Ozark has it down in the Nix's 20. Nixa gets it back, kicks to the goalkeeper. He kicks out to midfield. It goes out. Ozark ball. Ozark throws in. I don't know what happened there. Ozark kicks back in.
I only hear Red talking. Fix it.
Up two. Goes Ozark. Kick in. Deflected by Nixa. Back to an Ozark player. They kick out to number 37, Bo Barnes.
Okay.
He passes in.
Is it?
All right, and that's gonna be Nixa with the ball there.
Like this, Burns?
And
Like this, Burns?
Ozark has it there, taking it up field. Slide tackle by Ozark's number 34, it looked like there.
Nixa dribbling downfield. Couldn't find a guy. Gets it back to Ozark. The keeper kicks it back to the center. Ozark passing forward to Cole DeLong. Nixa tries to kick downfield, but goes off an Ozark player and out of bounds. Nixa ball.
Yep, it's gonna be a Nixa goal kick. Looks like the kick will be taken by Peyton Maxey. All right, and Nix is taking the ball up. And let's see. Noah Pyle passed over to Malachi Horton, and there's Malachi with it again, taking the ball up, and let's see, is there anything he's going to do with it? Passes up, and the Ozark keeper, Nick Pasarve, gets it. And there's Ozark with it. It's going to be Nixa's throw in here.
Nixa throw in to an Ozark player. He kicks back to the Nixa goalie.
Peyton calls them all off and grabs it for him.
Peyton kicks at midfield. Ozark with the big headbutt down. Kicked out. They're trying to maintain possession here. Ozark at midfield. Kicking over.
Keep it like this or change it?
And the Ozark player misses it. About to go out, and it does. It's going to be Nix's.
Okay.
Nix's ball. And Ozark's going to be bringing in number 29, Caden Champel, for number 37, which was Cole DeLong. Cole DeLong is now sitting.
Thatcher with the throw-in. Gets it to a guy. Almost stolen. It is. He passes back.
Where does
Nix's
DK
goalie with the grab.
right beside you? Okay, so like on the left.
Able to
that
get
white
it.
box.
He rolls it over or out to
On
the
left,
side.
that white box, yep. Right there. Thanks, Burns.
And that was a foul on Nixa.
Okay.
And it's going to
Yep.
be taken by Ozark here.
Thanks, Burns.
Let's see.
Okay, so DK just zooms in
Like with the kick.
and follows it tight.
Comes in. Deflected by Nixa. Camden Berry passes out. Nixa player kicks back at midfield. Nixa has it. Going down the side.
Pass back and a pass towards the center of the field here. Gavin Bin Scooter with it now. And there's a pass up.
Ozark has it. Pass midfield here. They pass back to number 5. Eli Metcalf. Thatcher with the throw in.
All right, they're bringing subs in. Ozark's bringing in number 26, Luke Stanton, and Nixa brought off 3 players. I was not able to see in time who they were.
Thornhill with the throw in. Ozark has it. Nixa steals. Going upfield. There is a foul. Looks like Nixa's.
Yep, that is going to be a kick for Nixa. And Aiden Morris is going to be taking the kick here. It's a big open space right there. And it looks like all of Nix's players are just going to crash the goal as soon as he kicks it. It's not kicked further enough, though.
He gets it back. He's trying to push in. Pass it out outside.
And that's out on Nixa. Ozark has it now, taking it up the field. And that's Simon Yates with it.
Big kick, it goes in.
And
It's a goal
that's
for Ozark.
That's a goal for Ozark. Simon Yates with the goal here.
Ethernet plugs that white.
14 minutes left in our first half of the JV game.
That was a very good shot there.
Nixa at midfield. Camden Berry kicks.
Back to Malachi.
Malachi
Since
misses.
it's back to Gavin.
He's
And that's
They're
Bo
setting up right
Barnes
now,
with
Burns.
it. Had it.
Oh, it's on
And
it.
they're
Back to Barnes.
He's about done.
Tries to kick in. Ozark player deflects it. Camden fighting for it. He passes out. Man slips. Ozark going downfield. Makes a steal. They kick back to the outside. Trying to work down the field here. Looks like it is almost out. It is out. Looks like on Ozark. Nixa with the throw in.
And that's Ozark with it there. Send the ball up the field. Malachi took it and is just trying to disrupt the play right now.
Ozark with the steal.
All right. And that's Ozark with it back at towards midfield, and that's out. It's going to be Ozark's throw, actually. All right, and there's Nixa with it here. Taking the ball up. Pass back. Or Ozark got it and is passing back there at midfield now. That just keep taking it up. That's Kian Sorley with it. At it, and Nixa is just trying to get the ball back up and get another goal off. It's going to be Nixa's throw in, and number 34 for Nixa, Owen Watson's coming in. Number 37, Cole DeLong for Ozark, and number 16, Wyatt Moore for Ozark. And that's going to be bringing off Logan Huff from Nixa. Brady Shupp and Kian Sorley from Ozark.
Pass in. Nixa has it. Ozark steals, heading towards the goal. Tries to make the kick. Deflected. Deflected again. Goes out. Out on Nixa. Ozark's passing. If you haven't noticed, we have our volleyball stream at Neosho going right now. If you wanted to tune into that as well. But anyways, Ozark passes to Nixa by accident. Nixa passes upfield. Trying to went a little too far past Camden. Goes back to Ozark. Ozark to their own goalie. Kicks out. And it goes out on Ozark. Nixa's ball. Passing. On the outside. Kicks back to the thrower. They kick back out. At the 40. Ozark with foul there, looks like.
Yeah, that was a foul on Ozark. Looks to me. Yeah. Can't see who's kicking that from here.
Got it.
kick. It's over all their heads, but the goalie gets it.
Yep, that was a good save by him.
Had a nice bounce there. Almost got over his head. Nixa at midfield. Kicking round. Kick downfield. Nixa's goalkeeper saves it. Passes out. Passes in. Down to the Nixa's 40. Nixa at midfield now. Ozark steals. That was impressive. They pass back and in. A little too far though. Nixa gets it. They're making their way around the defenders right now. Kick is out of bounds on Nixa. Never mind, it's going to be a Nixa goal kick here.
Kick's going to be taken by Peyton Maxey yet again. And Nixa has it back in their own territory now. All right, Nixa's ball here.
Nixa on the outside, kicks to midfield. Bounce. Back to Nixa player. Nixa sends it downfield from midfield to Ozark's 20. On the outside. They kick it back. Almost goes out. Looks like it stays in. Ozark's ball. They punt it back downfield. Gets right by a Nixa player. Still on the outside. Slide tackle, it's good. Nixa has it. They're on the outside, heading back the other way. Gets ran out by an Ozark player. Ozark past the midfield. Camden blocking there. Number 5, with the pass back into number 27. Grayson Eulis. Grayson with the kick over. Here, Nixa's goal here. They kick, and it's going to go out on Ozark, I believe.
Yeah, no, that was actually out on Nixa. Looks like, and it's going to be a corner for Ozark, taken by number 24, Jesse LaPant.
Sounds like we have some mad parents here in the audience. Just don't mind them. The kick in. Almost goes in. Good save by the Nixa goalkeeper.
That was a great save there.
He throws it downfield. They're working their way back out again. Nixa on the outside at midfield. They kick back past 50. Nixa with a nice take from there by Camden Berry. Ozark steals it from him. Kick back to midfield. Good head maneuvers there.
And
it's going to be kicked out by Nixa.
yes, that's going to be out on Gavin. And it's going to be Ozark's throwing with just over 5 minutes left in this half of soccer.
Throw-in is going to be by Eli Metcalf from Ozark. Goes in. And it goes back out. Looks like on Ozark this time.
That would be correct. And looks like
Throw in.
nice throw in there.
And it goes back out on another Ozark player.
yet again, and
2 in a row. Nixa throws back in. It's up in the air between 2 Ozark players. Kicking it back and forth. Mid kick to Nixa's goalie. Outer side, a little ways from the goal box. He punts downfield at midfield now. Headbutts back to Nixa players. Ozark steals. Ozark on the outside tries to make it back to the Nixa's territory, and it goes out on Nixa.
it's going to be Ozark's throw in here.
Ozark on the outside, kicking it around. Goes out again. I can't tell who that was out on.
It looks like it was out on Nixa. It's going to be Ozark's throw in here.
Pass in. Be to another Ozark player. Nixa kicks.
Nixa's up, sending it upfield. Ozark now has it.
Nixa tries to come and get that ball, but just past it.
Okay.
It's gonna be out.
Out on Grayson Eulis from Ozark there.
Pass in. Actually kick. At midfield. Goes back out on a Nixa player. It's going to be Ozark's throw in at midfield. Ozark throws downfield. Going to be to a Nixa.
Alright. And that's Ian Soto that just passed over there to, looks like, Wyatt Moore. And there's Ozark with it. Nixa's. Can't see that far.
Nixa at midfield. Trying to make their way downfield. Ozark steals. Going back the other way. Nixa puts it up in the air. Ozark gets it back and it's out. Out on Nixa. Ozark with the throw back in. Over the head of the Ozark player. At midfield. I believe that to be Grayson Eulis. Out there with the ball right now.
And
That was incorrect. That was Landon Morrow. Grayson Eulis with the deflect.
and that was a handball on Grayson there. Kick's gonna be taken by number 4 on Nixa, Aiden Morris.
Back downfield to Wyatt.
And Nixa's Spencer has it. Spencer living good. And he's on
Simon Yates was trying to guard there. Gets kicked back to the goalie and it goes out. Looks like it is going to be halftime here in Nixa,
time
Missouri.
expires here. See you back for the next half of this JV football game.
Soccer game.
Yeah, mine is not good to go. Can you fix this?
Air Services provides the highest quality work, guaranteed.
Yeah, I really thought I nailed it. Am I gonna end up paying extra for this?
What we quote is what you pay, guaranteed.
So you got any tips for an aspiring home repair pro?
You called Air Services. That was the right move for sure.
AC Diagnostic for only $73. Visit airservicesheatac.com.
As educators, we know that movement is good for kids, but it's so much more than just getting the wiggles out. That movement piece truly, truly helps with their brain development. We were reading a study that shows, I think it's when they were having to learn a new concept, I think 36% of kids who did not have any movement while they were learning were able to recall what they were supposed to recall. Whereas when they incorporated movement into their learning, it went to 76% of kids. And so it really just helps solidify those concepts and vocabulary and different things like that.
We were being picked, the little penguin. He was scared of the water too. Because he thought there was sea monsters in there that could eat him up. His mom jumped in because she said that he was in there too long, but then she couldn't find him, so then she just went up and then he was on her belly. But I don't know how he got on her belly.
So we picked Pip the penguin just because it's a fun and engaging story, but it's about a little penguin who is different than the rest of the penguins. He's really small and he is really nervous to swim, even though that's what all penguins do. And so he feels left out and he feels different, which is something that a lot of our kids experience, and it's easy to relate to. And then he goes on and gets some encouragement from his family and his friends and goes ahead and learns how to swim. And by the end of it is the best little swimmer penguin out there.
I'm going to sound like a science nerd, but it is science. It's physiologically, there are so many reasons why movement is so important, why it helps with learning and helping kids retain things. So for one, it increases oxygen to the brain, but also when you are associating movements, you're also increasing brain synapses and you learn with all these different senses, with all these different things.
Any kind of strategy that we can give them to help them comprehend what they're reading and make reading fun. You know, from the beginning, that's our #1 goal when they come to us in kindergarten and first grade, you know, especially that we want them to just see how fun reading can be so that they can find the books that they're interested in, the genres, and when we do things like that with movement, they do see, you know, firsthand and the hands-on type of activities with the reading of just how much fun it can be. Spark that love for reading early on.
It was a brand new concept to start with paper airplanes. We wanted to find a way to engage the kids and get them excited about science. Teach them a little bit about the scientific process, but mostly just get them to buy in and get excited about learning about science. The first day there was definitely some hesitation about why are we building paper airplanes? And them having to work in teams was also a struggle for many of them. But as we continued to revise our plan and rebuild and make improvements, they got so excited, and by the end everybody was cheering for everyone, and it was a great team building exercise as well.
The first step, you're supposed to come up with a design for your paper airplane and talk to your group about what you want to build and how to build it. The second step is you go ahead and build your design. We tried to make our paper airplane, the nose, which is the front of the airplane, like as pointy so it'd go through the air better, and we made it pretty pointy so we called our airplane needle nose.
We get to fold the paper airplanes and it's fun because we get to see who can throw the farthest and how the designs work and stuff. You learn something out of it, and it's also a fun activity.
Like when you're diving into the water and you put your hands out, it kind of like parts the water for you. And so if you make like the nose sharp like that, then it'll like cut through the air better.
Yeah, I mean with it, like it's kind of like the smaller it is, it glides more through the air. I like science. It was fun.
I very much see that this is a year-to-year thing. The kids enjoyed it so much and they're still talking about it, and I've had kids come back after a long weekend with research different ideas to build more planes. I think we will definitely make some tweaks to continue to just get kids more excited and branch in some different topics from throughout the year, but I think it was a success. And it's also so cool in activities like this to see students that maybe don't succeed in written activities or don't succeed in your more traditional education realms, but a hands-on activity like building airplanes, they're so excited about. And that's cool to see that side of them, especially so early on.
Hopefully that this resonates with them, that we can be a powerful force, and what amazing things that we can do together out of love and compassion for building just that camaraderie within our own area and community.
I really like being outside in nature, and so I like doing field trips like this, especially in the summer. I garden with my mom a lot, and so I kind of know like a little bit about the plants and, you know, what you need to know about the soil and stuff.
I was asked today, where are we going? And I was like, I don't know. And so we kind of pulled up, and it was just like, wow, this is here, right here, literally in our backyard. And this is just one of many of the community gardens that Springfield has to offer. And so what a great resource that we have here.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's nice weather. We get to do activities a lot. Getting to like know how they give back to the community on what they do.
They've already cleared out 3 lanes so quickly, working so hard with smiles on their faces and great attitudes. And so this has just been a profound experience. So hopefully they take back with them today not only the experience, but just that love of being able to help other people in the community.
They wanted to interact with people, and they wanted to know how could they volunteer in different places. I honestly thought they were going to pick one of the animal shelters, but no, they wanted to come here and interact with seniors, and I'm very proud of them.
It's really cool because we get to see all the people and the artwork and like outside in the wall, what used to be here. Learn about how they do stuff here. We could learn how to help like other people in the seniors.
I think it's pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of elderly people, like more than I thought there would be, and it seems like they're all getting along. So probably talking with all the elderly people and just like doing stuff with them and like asking them questions. And like there was some lady here that apparently she had an identical twin, so that we found out.
Well, I think it was important because yes, the focus is on them at school, and we love them and we care about them. The focus is definitely on them. It's time for them to start thinking about others and looking outward instead of inward. So I think this is a perfect way to get their feet wet. They know now that they can come here with a parent and volunteer and interact and do things with seniors. So I think that was very important for them to know.
All right, and we're back here in Nixa, Missouri for the Ozark versus Nixa JV soccer game. About to start up our second half here.
Ozark will start out with the ball this half. And the kick, number 30.
Won by Simon Yates, and here's Nixa with it. That was Logan Fisher, and out on
Nixa.
Nixa's gonna be Ozark's ball, thrown in by Seth Peoples, and
kick back to midfield.
Nixa taking it up right now.
Out to Logan Fielder. Ozark steals.
And
slowly dribbling.
That was Ian Soto with the long kick that went out of bounds there.
Throw in. Just kick back out.
Yet again, Nix's throw in here.
Throw in just barely over Connor. Just pass back out to Connor. They're passing it around on the outside. Ozark coming in. Pass out to number 31.
Shot by number 37, it looked like, Cold Long.
Passed on the outside to Nixa, number 35. Caleb LaPont with the throw in there.
And Nick with the save, Nick Parsave.
Pass back out. I don't know what that kick was. Wasn't very good. Went straight to Grayson. He passed out to Caleb LaPont.
That will be out on Ozark. Kick's gonna be taken by Nixa, and it's gonna be out. And there's Nixa taking it.
The kick out to number 32.
Hey guys, it's gonna start raining pretty good here.
Ozark's taking the ball up, and that's gonna be
for the camera's sake.
number 33 that had the ball there, Trey Burton.
Alright,
and now we're gonna have Nixa.
The kick all the way in the air downfield from Nixa.
And that was received by Ozark Eli Metcalf. And
on the inside here, back to Logan Morey. He kicks on the outside, almost goes out.
Cold Long was able to keep it in. Pass and deflected by, it looked like that was Aiden Morris. All right. And That's Jesse LaPont with the ball there. Tries to pass out, but is stolen. And Nixa is trying to keep it here. And Andrew Thornhill was not able to get there. And that Cole passes up. Cole passes up to Simon. And that's a shot and score by Jackson. Scored on Jackson Smith.
Goal Ozark. It's gonna be 2-1 now.
Yep, and that.
Nixa at midfield.
Hey, it stopped right.
Number 11, Logan Fielder with the kick here.
Looks like we're starting to get some rain in the stadium here.
Everybody got their umbrella out now.
Ozark goal. Ozark
Passes
goal.
back to the outside.
And that is going to be picked up by Nick Pisarv. And punted up. And Malachi Horton is going to take that punt. They're going to send it up. And not sure who that was. But Ozark's taking it up. Right now, Luke Stanton has it. And almost shot and blocked.
Pass goes back out. Back in. Number 37.
Cole DeLong.
And out of bounds.
Gonna be Ozark's throw-in, and it looks like we're gonna have Seth Peoples throwing it in here. Hold on as Ozark's bringing on Jesse the punt, and Nixa is bringing on number 28, Jaden Mann.
It's kicked out by Ozark, number 29.
That's Caden Champan.
It's gonna be a goal kick. It's gonna be a goal kick.
It's gonna be a corner kick for Ozark.
Oh wait, never mind.
Looks like it actually went out on a Nixa player.
Yeah, it was out on Nixa. It's gonna be kicked by Jesse LaPlant.
It is deflected by many players there.
Lots of touches there, and
back out to the corner. Ozark number 24 with the punt in.
Jesse LaPlant sends it in, and that was, and Ozark's just trying to get it in there in the goal box there.
Ozark kicking it back. Nixa number 27.
Andrew Thornhill. And that was, looks to be, it was a foul on Ozark. Yeah. I believe that was on Ozark's number 24, which is Jesse LaPant, and kick's going to be taken by number 26, Sam Krantz.
Sam Krantz.
Krantz.
Yep. Getting ready here. Sam Krantz with the kick. Kicks in. Goes out.
And it's going to be a goal kick for Ozark. And their goalie, Nick Pisarve, is going to retaking it.
Kick to midfield, received by number 26.
Luke Stanton, and that's a pass up out of bounds, gonna be Nixa's throw in. Throw's gonna be by
number 39, Noah Peel. Slowly dribbling in from Noah.
Looks like that was a handball or a foul of some sort. So this is gonna be a nice kick for Noah here.
The kick. It's going in and received by Ozark's goalkeeper,
Nick Pissarre.
Nick sends it downfield. Goes out at midfield. Gonna be Nix's ball. Looks like Jake Harvey threw it in there on the outside. Jake takes it back. Kicks it back to midfield. Pass out.
There's Noah Pete Peel with it.
There's a foul on that play.
That was a handball on Ozark there. That handball was on number 26, I believe. Number 26, Luke Stanton, and
He's up here.
It's being passed around between Jake Harvey out there and Thatcher Stubberfield.
That was out on Nixa. Gonna be
Ozark's ball.
Yep.
Throw in from number 6,
Caden McGee.
Throw in to number 35. Sends it the other way. Back to 35. Passed back out. Number 4. He passes back to number 24.
And sends it up, trying to be defended. And that's out on Ozark's number 28, I believe, Logan Morey.
Thatcher with the throw in from the side.
Let's see what he can do with this throw in.
Throws in. Goes out to Jackson. Jackson taking it downfield. Ozark kicks it back out. Nix's throw in. Looks like Jackson might be throwing it.
Yep.
Goes into number 29. Number 29 sends it back downfield to number 38.
He said you can go back down.
TK is working on the trash bag.
Kick downfield. Saved by Nix's goalie.
And
Thatcher on the outside. Kicks a little past midfield. Goes out. Looks like on Jackson. Ozark throws in. Number 27. Stolen by Nixa's number 8.
I can't really get it like.
Pass back to number 32. Logan Huff. He's
It's-
still
I can't,
taking
like,
it downfield.
really
Got to
cover
go
the
out,
viewfinder.
and it does.
Now it's going to be a goal kick for Ozark. Looks like Nick Sarv is going to take it again.
Nick with the goal kick. Kicks out. Nice line down the middle.
And
gets it to number 31.
31, Simon Yates.
He passes it downfield. Number
anymore.
23. He passes back to number 27.
Grayson Eulis.
Number 29 tries to make the shot, deflected by number 39.
And collected by the Nixa keeper, Jackson Smith.
Jackson rolls it out.
I'm rotating it.
On the sideline with Logan. He passes back out. They're kicking it back towards their own goal box.
That's Gavin passed out there to, and then he passed to Logan Huff, and it goes out on Logan. It's going to be a throw-in for Ozark. Throw-in taken by Seth. Oh, but there was a sub happening here.
Can you do
As
the same for wide shot?
Bo Barnes comes in,
How does it look?
and
covered, like,
I did
there's
not
kind of
see
like
the
the
other
back
player
part.
that came in.
Throw in by number 8 here. Hit back to number 29.
Going to be a goal kick here.
Yeah, it's the bag.
He'll be taken by Jackson
I'm back to wide
Smith.
shot. DK's gonna fix it.
Number 4 with the kick downfield, Aiden Morris.
Hold on, I'm over.
Sent back by Ozark's keeper, Noah.
How's it
Number
looking
27 working his way. Number 35
now?
puts it up in the air. Gets put back to number 27 on Ozark. And it's out of bounds.
Here, I've got it.
Thatcher with a throw in.
All right. Waiting for subs to come off the field right now. And they have. Ozark can throw the ball in. And Ozark sends it back to their keeper, Nick Sarv.
Hey, GK was putting the bag. I'm on wide shot.
And throw in by Malachi Horton. He gets it back. And it goes out, and it's going to be Ozark's ball. Looks like it's going to be thrown in by Eli Metcalf.
Thrown by Eli.
He gets it back, and that's out.
Nixa throws in. Ozark passes back out.
And that's Malachi Horton with it.
Yeah.
Passes up towards,
It's just kinda hard to
couldn't
see
tell who that was, but it's out on him, and it's going to be Ozark's throw. Throws it into Kian Sorley. All right, and that's Caden Champagne with it. And Logan Huff has it. He's taking it up. His pass is blocked. He passes back to... Oh, it gets passed back to him. And number 30 there misses it.
Really hard to see, and I've got my arm there.
All right. Kick up, and Malachi's trying to take it there. He does. And that was out on one of Nixa's players. Gonna be a corner for Ozark.
We have 13 minutes here left in our second half of the JV game.
I can't see the ball.
Varsity will approximately start at 6:30.
Like the trash bag
And
covering the viewfinder.
it's gonna be nice kick there.
28, just over the goal, goes back out. Outside, gonna be Nixa's goal kick by
Lots of players coming in here.
goal kick by Jackson Smith. He's kicking out all the way out to midfield. Gets pushed back.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure
Nixa's
out
number
the best
20,
way to
or
assist
Ozark's
with the-
number 25. Headbutts it back to a Nixa player. Goes back to number 4 for Nixa, Aiden Morris. Nixa at midfield. It's kicked out from underneath him.
And that's gonna be Ozark. Oh, that was a weird play there by number 34.
Number 35 recovers it, sends it downfield, and it goes out. It's gonna be Nixa's ball.
Yep.
Looks like Jackson with the pass in. Jackson with the ball. It's kicked up in the air. It's gonna go back out. It's on Nixa. Actually, it's on Ozark. Jackson with the pass in. Pass back to Jackson. Kicks it to midfield. And it goes back out.
Gonna be a throw in for number 24 on Ozark, Jesse LaPant.
He throws in. Goes back out apparently.
Yes.
Jackson with the throw in for Nixa. Kick back to Jackson. Out of bounds again. on
Looks
Ozark.
like it was just a rethrow because there was subs coming in.
Oh, okay. Jackson with the throw in for the 4th time. Throw in.
And
Goes back out on Ozark again. Jackson throws it back in. Up in the air. Back out on Ozark. Jackson throws it in. St. Crayons tries to get it, but it goes back out on Ozark.
Out on Keon Sorley there.
Back to Jackson.
Yeah,
Side.
because I'm
Kicks
like,
out to Sam Crayons.
arms like dead because I'm holding up
Ozark, number 33, steals. Ozark at midfield. Pass back to number 25, who passes out to 26. Nixa steals it at 50. Midfield. Kicks it back downfield.
And Ozark's keeper, Nick Basarv, gets it. And he kicks it upfield. And nice pass there to
Jackson. Back. Ozark steals at the 40 from number 35. Number 30 at midfield. Kicks it away. Out to Jackson again. On the far side now. Looks like it's Jake Harvey and Thatcher out there. Nice headbutt there by Ozark. Thatcher kicks it back. Camden fires it downfield. Back and forth now. Foul. Foul on Ozark. Number 4 with the kick.
Aiden Morris there. Nice kick in there. Andrew Thornhill's going to try to make something of it.
Back to Jackson on the inside. Jackson kicking around the defenders here. And it goes out. Gonna be a Ozark goal kick.
Well, I can't see the ball. Oh, I was on the ball.
Nick Parsov. The goal kick here for Ozark. Seven minutes left in our second half. Downfield. Turned by number 4, Aiden. Ozark turns it again, number 27.
And that's a foul on Jackson Smith.
Nixa's a little upset there.
That was a yellow card, actually.
Probably why Nixa's fans and team was upset about that call. Looks like number 21 is going to be fine. It's going to be a penalty kick from number 35.
I'm gonna zoom out a little bit for this one.
Number 35, Ian Soto.
Jackson trying to defend the goal. At the start here.
Oh, they have to bring in Payne Maxey because I believe he had a red card, actually.
So Jackson is now out of this game. That is not a good thing. Number 1 here. On a goalie now.
He sinks this. That makes it 3-1.
Kick. Kicked And it's in.
good.
3-1 Ozark with 5 minutes left in our second half. It's going to be Nix's kick by Malachi. Actually,
oh, they did not count that goal, actually.
it did not. It's weird. Anyways, it's kicked outside. Malachi trying to defend. Back in. Camden Berry trying to block. And it is kicked way out by Ozark. Going to be a goal kick here from number 1.
Peyton Maxey.
Kick. Heading downfield. To number 21. There is a penalty. Nix's ball. Number 38, 35 at midfield.
35, Gavin Ben Scooter there. See what he can do with this kick.
39.
Noah Peel.
Kick down. Almost out. And it does.
That was going to be Nix's throw in. Noah Peel throwing it in. Doing everything they can to score this.
Goes back out on Ozark. Number 16.
Sergio.
Yep. It's a freshman. Throwing to Sam Kranz. Goes right between the wickets there. And it goes out.
It's going to be a throw in there for Sergio.
Going. Goes back out. Number 39 with the throw in. Back to Sergio. Back to Noah. Kicks towards the middle of the field. Better hurry up here and get 2 more goals. Tie this game.
They only need 1 goal to tie this game.
Oh yeah, they didn't count that one.
And that's kicked up by Peyton Maxey.
Nixa, number 39, tries to get it there, but cannot come up with it. Goes out.
Going to be Nix's throw in. Gavin's going to throw it in. Gavin Ben Scooter there. Throws it. Kicked by number 29, Caden Champagne. And that's a shot. And that's a goal for Ozark's number 31, Simon Yates. That makes it 3-1 officially for Ozark there. And Malachi Horton with the ball here. They gotta get 2 more goals to tie this game up. Looks like that's Andrew Dornhill.
1 minute remaining.
And that's a handball. Gonna be number 34. Kian Soriel took that kick. Picked up by Peyton Maxey in the goal box there.
We have 30 seconds left in this game.
And That's 34. Keon Sorley with it. And sent up, out of bounds. Going to be Nix's throw in. And throws it into Malachi Horton.
Malachi kicks it out to Camden, and that's the game.
This has been your JV broadcast of Nixa versus Ozark at Nixa High School.
Ozark has won 3-1 this game. Hopefully Nixa can get him next time. See you during the varsity game.
got 3 meetings, 4 time zones. First one starts. 60 seconds. Can you fix my power situation?
At Air Services, we are fully trained and qualified, guaranteed.
Well, your quote's good, but what am I really gonna pay?
What we quote is what you pay, guaranteed.
And you stand behind your work?
You're getting the highest quality work, and that's a guarantee.
Any tips?
Yeah. Just picture them in their underwear.
Save $50 on electrical services at airservicesheatac.com.
Now you're on Game Time. Nixa Athletics wants to remind you that good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of educational athletics. Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls by officials, coaches, and themselves are made in good faith and should be respected. Spectators can support both of these teams by refraining from derogatory or demeaning comments and cheers today. We hope that you will enjoy the game and support the students in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. More awesome tunes are coming up here on Game Time. This is the Evil Sword. Welcome to Nixa.
Good evening and welcome to Eagle Stadium, home of your Nixa Eagles. Tonight the Eagles host the Tigers from Ozark High School. Introducing first for the Tigers, number 99, Carson Sanders. Number 4, Alex Williams. Number 6, Caden McGehee. Number 10, Finn Scott. Number 11, Caleb Leppin. Number 12, Connor Cummings. Number 14, Jake Gardner. Number 15, August McComas. Number 19, Jason Martin. Number 20, Micah Thrasher. Number 25, Riot Trobaugh. And now for your Nixa Eagles. 0, Mason Adair. Number 2, Jacob McLean. Number 6, Cameron Abernathy. Number 7, Caden Cloud. Number 8, Connor Shaw. Number 10, Lucas Green. Number 13, Jake Harvey. Number 14, Louis Fuentes. Number 17, Jaden Tate. Number 20, Blake Reynolds. And number 21, Sam Sullivan. And now, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Ozark Tigers for the first time in 6 games.
Yeah, that's a long time since the Eagles came out on top. Last year it was a big game. It was district semifinals. It was late. It was cold. It was who wanted it more, and it came down to, I believe, double overtime. Big call, didn't go the Eagles' ways, and I don't know. I believe the Eagles probably took that personal coming in this year, knowing that this is another big game, and they want to defend their home turf.
Yeah, I definitely think this game has a story behind it. We're probably going to see throughout the whole game a lot of fight in both of these teams, and I think especially we're going to see some fight in this Eagles teams, no matter what the record is. The Eagles 12-7 all time against this Ozark Tigers soccer team, looking to make it 13-7 after tonight.
You know, there's a lot of history between these two schools. That goes in every sport, and soccer is definitely no exception for it. You see a very good contest almost every time these two teams meet up.
Mason Adair will be the starting goalkeeper for the Nixa Eagles, and Carson Sandgren will be the starting goalkeeper for the Ozark Tigers. And we are off here, the varsity matchup. Lucas Green controls the ball near center field. He kicks it downfield, and goalie Adair will come out, take care of it. Rolls it out to the left side. Blake Reynolds, sideline. He kicks it down the field, midfield. Kicked back by Ozark. Returned by Fuentes. Ozark gives them a return of their own. Back at midfield. Taking it down the pitch. Ozark has control. Blocked by Nixa defenders. Down the sideline is Fuentes. And slide tackled by number 11, Caleb Apant. Be Eagles ball. Down the sideline. Luis Fuentes takes it down. Goalkeeper Sandgren has it. Rolls it down the pitch. Great kick there. He's at the 30-yard line. He's going down, and he loses control of the ball, but we're going to be a penalty called for the referee. Is that what it's called?
Foul.
It's a foul.
Penalties inside the box.
Oh, yeah. That's when they get a free kick with the goalie.
A penalty kick.
PK?
Naturally.
Yeah. I owe soccer commentators a lot of credit. This is actually really hard to do. So much going on. So far away to read the numbers.
Yeah, I know little, and most of it's coming from playing FIFA when I was like 9 years old. So.
Oh, I still play FIFA. I think I got you beat on soccer knowledge here.
Kick down the field. Be out of bounds. Will be Ozark Tigers ball. Near midfield is number 14, Jake Garner, throwing it in for the Tigers. Great throw there and hit back by number 4, Alex Williams. Goalkeeper for the Eagles picks it up. Looking for someone to throw to here. And decides to punt it down the field. Midfield. Caden Cloud controls it. Kicks back to Jaden Tate. Jaden Tate sits on the field. Breakaway here from the Nixa Eagles. Slide tackle from behind. That's number 8. I couldn't see the number. What was the number?
6.
Caden McGehee. So I guess he subbed in because I did not see him in the starting lineups.
I thought soccer counted up.
I do not.
It does once you get outside of high school and college. It does
that's
count
right,
up, yeah.
Professionals do. They lost the ball. Ball was lost. Corner kick. Caden Cloud goes for it, but off to his head goes backwards. Another header from number 13 for the Nixa Eagles, Jake Harvey. Caden Cloud controls it in the corner. He kicks it in front of the goal, but just a little over, will be out of bounds, and it'll be Ozark Tigers free kick.
I like to see Cloud do that on a Friday night. Kick it through the reds.
Yeah, but apparently they just won't let him. No one will let him. I don't think soccer players are allowed to kick football anymore.
I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to see Cloud kick on a Friday night.
There's a lot of soccer players I'd like to see kick on Friday night. That one's controlled on the sideline by number 20, Micah Thrasher. That's to be out of bounds. Tigers throw it in near midfield. Jaden Tate steals it. Kicks it down the field. Caden Cloud tries to get to it. It's just over his head. The Ozark Tigers ball again. And I think this game's going to stay this way a lot throughout. I don't think it's going to be low scoring. I mean, the Tigers aren't even averaging to allow a goal per game. They're only allowing 0.9 goals a game. So this defense is really tough. I think we're going to see that throughout this game. Fast in by Nixa Eagles. Caden Cloud. Try to use his body to deflect it, but it's kicked down the field. Alex Williams in the corner. He has it. Keeps it in bounds. Jaden Tate contests. Kicks it down. 20-yard line. Jake Gardner has it. He puts it in the middle. Swatted away by the Nixa defense. Williams controls it by the net, and it's tipped out by Cameron Abernathy. Cameron Abernathy says that it went off Williams' foot. See what the referee says. It'll be a corner kick for Ozark, I believe. Jason Martin in the corner. The kick here. Here's the kick, a little over. Header straight to the goalie. What a save there by Mason Adair for the Eagles. Going to let the Eagles get down the field before he decides to kick it or roll it. Cameron Abernathy right there. We'll have it at the 20-yard line. Pass to the middle of the field. Louis Fuentes. Pass upfield. Connor Shar. Out of bounds, and it will be Nixa ball. Nixa looking to get something going on offense here. 33 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Pass in, Louis Fuentes gets it in. And that's to be out of bounds, I believe, off Ozark defenders. This will be a corner kick here for the Eagles.
The Eagles need to keep control of the ball, especially with this tough Ozark defense, only giving up 0.9 of a goal every game and averaging 4 a game. It's huge for the Eagles to keep control of the ball.
Blake Reynolds in the corner kick here. Puts it in the right by the goal. Caden Cloud tries to put it on net, but he's not able to. So the Ozark Tigers have 1 shot on goal against Nix's 0 so far. That one coming from an amazing header, an amazing save from Mason Adair. The Eagles.
Yeah, that save definitely wasn't as routine as he made it look.
Yeah.
It's not an easy one to get saved with all the bodies flying around like that.
It's out of bounds. Caleb LaPlante throws it in for the Tigers. Jaden Tate contests. Plant gets past Tate. Pass in the middle of the field. This number 10, Finn Scott. Finn Scott has the 20-yard line pass right side of the field. Kicks it. It's blocked out by Blake Reynolds. So I believe it'll be a corner kick here for the Ozark Tigers. This will be number 10, Finn Scott. So Finn Scott in the corner here. Kick it in the middle. Header not able to be completed by the Tigers offense, and it will be goalie kick here for the Nixa Eagles. The Eagles averaging to score 2.6 goals a game, but are averaging to allow 1.9. Ozark Tigers are averaging 4 goals per game. 50-yard line. Shoulder checked. 50. This game is getting aggressive. Dump in towards the 20-yard line. There's our Tigers out possession going down the field. Stopped by number 13 of the Eagles, Jake Harvey. But Tigers retain possession. Caleb LaPlante has it. But it will be Eagles ball, I believe.
I mean, Cummings fully extended, shoved him to the ground. I mean, it was completely obvious right in front of the Nixa bench, and there was no way that call wasn't being made.
My roster during that one, so missed it. Down the side. Pass is out of bounds, but I believe it will stay with Nixa. Luis Fuentes has it. Sideline pass in. Caden Cloud. Kick back midfield. Nixa controls it at the 30-yard line. Trying to start going. Caden Cloud has it. 10-yard line. Kick towards the goal. A little over, out of bounds. Goalie kick for the Ozark Tigers. Caden Cloud, a Kentucky commit baseball.
Alright, sounds good.
He's an all-around athlete that I think could play pretty much any varsity sport there is. I think he could pick it up, just like Wyatt Vincent, just pick it up and learn how to do it.
Yeah, he came out in the winter, I think, sometimes, and he did work on kicking with us at first. And he has an absolute boot of a leg. Like, he can boom it whenever he wants to, and it makes sense why he plays soccer.
100%. 20-yard line. Ozark Tigers have the ball. That's number 25, Wyatt Trobel. That kick is sent way over to the goal.
Put 3 up on the board.
It was a good one. I like that one. It's a good. That's a good joke. It's great. Nixa has it on their own side of the field. They get rid of it. Gets past the only Nixa player, but he retains it at the 30-yard line. Ozark Tigers send it on the field, but it will be Nixa's ball. That, being a ball boy is just such a workout.
I know. I'm watching this kid run back and forth and back and forth. It looks tiring.
Definitely get the workout in, I'd say. You definitely get your steps in for the day. Caden Cloud was the ball boy for the JV game.
That has to be rough. I mean, how many games do they play a season? Like 15?
I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
Can you imagine doing that 15 times in a season?
Yeah, your legs would definitely hurt the next day. Probably have to get up and do it again the next one.
You don't think their legs would hurt from playing?
Yeah, plus playing, you know. Ball boy and playing, that would definitely hurt your legs. Caleb LaPlante has the ball. He sends it one-on-one with the goalie. And that's going to be wide left. That's number 15, August McComas.
It's like on it, so it says 0. We're at what side is Burns? Is it on the left side?
Lee Fuentes controls it at the 20-yard line.
Burns. Hey, Burns.
Midfield, Jaden Tate sends it down. Caden Cloud rushing after it, but he's not able to get there. Pass back to their goalie, Ozark. That was a really hard pass. Almost got through. Williams controls it for Ozark. Sends it to the 10-yard line. Luis Fuentes headbutts it to his own goalie. Covers it. Tells the players to slow down a little bit.
So, Burns, what do I do with my camera?
It's number 21. Sam Sellenreek. Cameron Abernathy has it on the sideline. He sends it down off Ozark. He keeps it in.
Does it say like
35-yard line, and he brings it down. Sends it to the middle. Caleb Williams intended to get that pass, but it's broken up there by Sam Sellenreek. And that's tapped out by Jake Harvey for the Eagles. And it will be Ozark throwing from the far sideline, 30-yard line. The throw in for Williams again, but it's broken up. Williams kicks it, and what a save by Mason Adair
More of a deflection off Williams that was heading towards the goal.
Is that a shot on goal?
I think so.
Tigers 2 shots on goals tonight. That one hits out of bounds. Caden Cloud thought it was Nixa ball, but it ends up being Ozark ball. And the stamina of being a soccer player is ridiculous.
I mean, it's just like, it's like they enjoy running for fun.
I thought you were about to say that. It wasn't hard. I was gonna be like, Brady, what are you about to say?
No, like enjoying running for fun. Like Trey, you ran cross country. Like,
yeah, I hated it.
Yeah, how do you just like running?
Running with the occasional goal scoring. So on the near sideline, number 9, Gavin Ward. Throw it in for the Eagles as Luis Fuentes takes a seat on the bench. Here's a throw in from Ward. Cloud headbutts it. 40-yard line, Ozark controls it. That's number 11, Caleb LaPant. Stolen by the Nixa Eagles. Pass up, Caden Cloud. He has a breakaway. Pass for the goal, and what a save there by Carson Sandgren for the Ozark Tigers. That was a really good opportunity for the Nixa offense, but Sandgren on his toes stops the ball, and they regain possession. Pass out of bounds, and it will be Nixa throw in on the far sideline at the 50-yard line. Ben McGehee for someone to pass it into. And it's kicked out of bounds by Ozark again. McGehee will do it over. Jaden Tate controls it back to McGehee. Passed out of bounds by LaPant. McGehee throws it in again to Tate. Tate pops it up near the 30-yard line. Ozark Tigers boots it. Seems to be rolling out of bounds, but it's saved. Going down the field, 40-yard line. Kicks down. McGeehee's hustling to it. Out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Nixa Eagles. McGehee looks for someone to pass it into. Opts for number 13, Jake Harvey. Will be out of bounds. Ozark Tigers ball. This ball's thrown in. Great pressure on the outside sideline. Number 6, Cameron Arathony. I think that was 8, Connor Shar. Here's the pass in from the Tigers. On the line in the corner, Williams centered, but no one can get to it. Retrieved by number 14 for the Tigers. Jake Garner in the corner. That's number 11. Caleb LaPant. He sends it centered, but it's off the head of Sam Selenrink. Alex Williams on that far sideline. Looks to pass it in, but stops the Tigers shoot first. So now we're going to see some subs here for the Ozark Tigers. Grant Ogle and Zach Ulrich. I'm actually really good friends with Grant Ogle. I work with him. My coworker.
I know, you were talking before the game how excited you were to
Yeah, I know.
watch him play.
See if he's all talk or not. He shoved out of bounds there. I think it's going to stick with the Ozark Tigers. Finn Scott on the sideline to pass it in here. Wait, kick in. It's a kick. I thought, why is he not passing it in? What happened? That kick centered. Headbutted away by the Eagles defense. Hits the referee. Caden Cloud punts it down. Field. It's to be out of bounds around the 32-yard line. And it'll be a pass in for the Tigers. Caden McGehee throws it in to his teammate Connor Cummings. Pass back to McComas. Pass back again. Ozark goalie Sandgren comes out, controls it. Looking for someone to pass to. He picks it up, decides to roll it to McComas. McComas sends it down the field. Over Abernathy's head. It's hit. It's going to be a foul. It'll be a free kick. Eagles. Big goalie kick, I guess. Wow, that's got to hurt. I don't know how they do it.
It's off the forehead.
Yeah, I just feel like that would make it hurt even worse.
It just one missed angle and it's going right off your nose. And
Yeah,
I guess they train on that a lot.
it's all in the technique. If you do it wrong, it's gonna hurt.
That ball's hit in the corner. Swatted away by the Ozark defense. They're trying to clear it out, and they will. Gets past Jaden Tate. Caleb Plant takes it down. Down the sideline. 40-yard line, Ozark Tigers have it. Midfield. Here comes McComas. Out of bounds. Now it'll be Eagles ball on the sideline. McGehee looks to pass it in here. Pass in by McGeehees. It's Caden Cloud, and now I believe there's Connor Shar. Ozark Tigers take it over again. Finn Scott passes it. August McComas gets past that Ozark player. Will be Nixa will gain possession 10-yard line. Abernathy passes it. It's swatted away by the Ozark defense. Gavin Ward passes it in for the Eagles. McGehee stretches out, sends it back. Kicked away by Jaden Tate. Ozark has it near the 40. 25-yard line. Tigers have possession. McGehee pressures, sends it out of bounds. Will be Tigers ball. .15-yard line. Tigers put a shot on goal, blocked away by Mason Adar. That's a third shot on goal for the Ozark Tigers, and another save for Mason Adar.
I mean, he's just making some big plays right now, and this Ozark's offense is putting a lot of pressure on the defense, so any save he can make is helping the Eagles out a ton.
Shot through the uprights. That was number 11, Caleb LePant. So 3 shots on goals for the Ozark Tigers and 0 shots on goals for the Nixa Eagles.
Ozark's got Nixa beat right now, 6-0 though. Got 2 field goals.
Justin Tucker would be proud.
That ball's passed out. Nixa Eagles. Defense for Ozark gets a stop. Pant controls it, centered by 3 Nixa defenders. They get it away. That's punted away by Sam Sellenrick. He out of bounds. It'll be Ozark Tigers ball. Headbutted back by the Eagles. 40-yard line. Tigers control. Jake Gardner has it. Aiden Cloud pressures and makes him send it back to August McComas. Send it back to their goalie here. Now the sideline out of bounds. It'll be Eagles ball. Caden Cloud picks it up for the throw in. Caden Cloud has it, kicks it. Centered, just a little over there. McGehee fighting for the ball. Ozark wins that battle, but sends it back, and the Eagles have it back on Ozark Tigers territory. Eagles offense, 30-yard line, sends it down. To be out of bounds. Be Tigers ball. So McGehee has the ball on the 30-yard line in Ozark territory. Looking to pass it in here. He does so. Luis Fuentes, I believe that is. Now it's going to be out of bounds. Nixa Eagles, supposed to be a goalie kick here for the Ozark Tigers.
Nixa's got to be looking just to get a shot on goal at this point.
100%. Maybe you'll get lucky. You'll see it. Luis Fuentes will check back in here. So he takes out McGehee. Ozark Tigers have possession. A little over 14 minutes remaining in this first half. 40-yard line. Tigers send it down. Alex Williams out of bounds. Looking for a foul there. Not believe they're going to get it. Actually, yeah, they will. We'll get a foul. So a free kick here for the Eagles. Sam Sellenrick to kick it. 40-yard line. Tigers send it back. Blake Reynolds pressures. Get past him. Straight to the head of an Eagles defender. Caden Cloud. Takes control. Ozark Tigers send it back. I believe that's Matthew Price on the field. Racing for the ball at the end. Both teams, I think, the Nixa goalie kick. Mason Adair kicks it in here. Abernathy sends it back to Sellenrick. Back to Reynolds. Reynolds sends it down the field. Midfield, Matthew Price. Yard line Tigers at possession. Caden Cloud pressures up near the 40. Gets through Caden Cloud's legs. Send it down Caden Cloud. Caden Cloud has a chance here. 10-yard line. Kicks it over the Ozark defender. The goalie will control it and send it down. .40-yard line. Send it back here. Ozark Tigers have the ball. Pressure by. I had no idea who that was. So, under the 15-yard line. .30-yard line. Tigers have it. Eagles regain possession. Jaden Tate sends it down the field. Caden Cloud racing for it. He's fighting with Austin McCummins. That ball is hit Abernathy racing for it. Little shove there, but it will be out on Nixa. Ozark's going to get a pass in on Nixa's 15-yard line, it seems like. Here's the throw in for a headbutt. It's the wrong way. Sent down the field by Nixa defenders. Ozark Tigers throw in here. 35. Nearing 10 minutes remaining. Connor Shar pressures Ozark Tigers. Jake Garner sends it up. It's going to be out of bounds, I believe, and it will be a corner kick for the Tigers. They're going to send number 10, Finn Scott, to the corner for the kick.
Crucial point here for both teams. The final 10 minutes of the first half. Both looking for something to happen.
Here's the corner kick. Header, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Brady.
Oh, you're all good.
Kick down the field.
Can't believe they got you two to do a soccer game. That's crazy.
All right. We volunteered.
Yeah, we sat down there at Burns' desk and we said, Burns, don't worry about it. We got it.
This will be beautiful, and I thought this will be way easier than it has been.
Oh, no, it's...
Jaden Tate controls it. He sends it down to Connor Shar. Connor Shar passes to Matthew Price. Matthew Price keeps it in near the 10. Matthew Price sends it center of the goal, but it's cleared by the Ozark defenders. Ten-yard line. Sam Sonrick sends it out. It'll be the pass in for the Ozark Tigers. 8:45 remaining here in this first half. No score yet. Eagles have yet to put a shot on goal. We have some subs here on the 8:30 mark. Passed in by the Tigers. In the corner, that's number 10, Finn Scott. Centered. Butted away by the Eagles defense. Matthew Price goes up. Sent back. Be another pass in for the Tigers. Pass in here. Pass back. 45-yard line. Be out of bounds. Tough break there for the Eagles. Finally get a chance to have an offensive possession. Caden Cloud comes off.
This is the first time tonight we've seen Cloud off the field, and it's coming with 7:46 left in the first half. It's a long time out there without any breaks at all.
Finn Scott sends it. Blocked away by Jaden Tate. Matthew Price has it. 35. This would be a foul here.
Handball.
Handball. It was not Matthew Price. That was Ben McGehee. You cannot touch the ball with their hand, Trey. Not allowed to.
Actually, anything below your elbow.
Actually. Yeah, if we had our rules analyst,
Jordan Burns.
I was getting there. Former
Oh my goodness.
Ozark soccer player, Jordan Burns.
Former Nixa Eagles soccer coach as well.
Yeah, that's the more important thing.
Yeah. That's why he's gone. Because
he saw man of the hour Alex Stein take a spot, so yeah.
So Eagles goalie Mason Dare throw it in here. I believe I just saw Jaden Tate get clipped in the face or a forehead by a knee. I think we're going to have an injury timeout here for Jaden Tate. That's definitely not what you want to see if you're an Eagles soccer fan. Jaden Tate's been a starter since he's a freshman.
Yeah, he's grabbing his head right now, so I'm Wonder if he just got a little stunned when he got clipped up there. It looks like he's going to be able to walk it off, but he's going to have to come out. We're going to see the freshman, Jake Harvey, step in for him.
I think that's definitely a tough break here for the Eagles. I mean, Eagles are really struggling right now. They have Caden Cloud, Jay Tate both off the field right now, and that's definitely going to be two hard pieces to fill.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a rough day.
Yeah. Beautiful day. Beautiful weather. I like the temperature outside. Awesome.
It was raining a little bit earlier. Field's probably a little wet, but
that is how rain works.
Next level commentary up here. Only the best for Nixa, I guess.
My favorite Trey moment is still when we had to teach him that the 4 lines.
We still talking about out of bounds here,
It's
buddy.
out of bounds, yep. I will never let that down.
Here, do you want me to take?
I just really need a ball don't lie moment.
Yeah.
How would that even happen in
Is
soccer?
one dead?
Well, like if there's a call that shouldn't be a penalty, they get a penalty kick, they miss it.
Ball doesn't lie.
Yeah,
I
ball
mean,
don't
penalty
lie.
kicks.
That's exactly how it works.
What are the odds of penalty kicks going in usually?
Pretty high.
Oh, are you talking about PK, like one-on-one with the goalie, or just like
Yeah.
kicking?
that's
Oh,
what
okay.
a free kick would not be a penalty kick.
I see now. Corner kick
Corner
for
for
the Eagles.
Nixa.
Looking for
Sorry,
something
didn't mean
here.
to interrupt you there, Aiden.
I was talking.
That's why I said I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Aiden. Good grief.
McGee, he sends it down. That'll be the first shot on goal here for the Eagles. Late here in the first half. And it's definitely going to be the most #1 talking point in the Eagles locker room is even if it's like you don't think it's going to go in, put a shot on goal. Maybe you can get a lucky bounce here. Maybe goalie misses. Caden Cloud comes back on the field, sends it to the middle of the field. Ben McGee, he tries to retrieve it, but Ozark defender does a great job blocking it. Ozark offense rolling down the field at a high rate of speed. 15-yard line, they have it. It's just all Caleb LaPlante. Blocked away by an Eagles defender. Jake Gardner has it. Swatted away. McGee, he sends it back. This is controlled by Lucas Green. Lucas Green sends it down the pitch. It's going to be retrieved by the Ozark goal. That was really close. It could have almost out of that box. I don't think I've seen Lucas Green leave the field all game. I think he's been on this pitch the whole entire time.
He came out once, I believe, but it was for maybe a minute. And he's been out there for quite some time, and it's going to play effect later on in the game.
Here we go. Here's a little offensive break here for the Eagles. Swatted out of bounds, and see the frustration on the face of Eli Kruger. The ball's thrown in to Alex Williams for the Tigers. Blocked away by Abernathy. Sent down the field.
Hands.
Look at Nico.
3 minutes remaining here.
No, Nico did play professional soccer himself.
Who?
Nico, our trainer.
How about that?
Yeah. Good for Nico.
All the trainers are new since I graduated. Don't have Scott or Sandy out here, the goats.
Alright, I'm rebooting camera 1.
So passed in here. Eagles sends it back. We're going to get a foul called. It'll be a free kick here for the Eagles. Sam Sellenrink passes it to Abernathy. Abernathy sends it to Blake Reynolds. Blake Reynolds sends it over to Fuentes. Fuentes near the 50. Sends it down the field. Blocked away by the Ozark defenders. Sent down to the 10-yard line. And the Ozark goalie holds on to it. He's going to kick it down the field here. Little 50-50 there. Away by Ozark. Ozark controls it at the 35-yard line. That's Finn Scott. Sent away. Shot, little left, but a beautiful shot there by number 11, Kayla LePan. That was a beautiful shot. That was close. Close to our first goal of the game. So it'll be a goalie kick here for the Eagles. Sends it down near the 40. Gets past an Ozark defender. Pass down the field. Just a little over where he wanted it. That was intended for Lucas Green. Sent back down by the Ozark defense. That could have been a really good break for the Eagles offense, but Caden Cloud just sent that ball just a little too much on it. Got past Lucas Green. So now the Tigers having a great slide tackle there by Louis Fuentes.
Is there added time in high school soccer?
Because they stopped the clock on goals and cards and injuries. So they don't have to add on time.
Near the goal, and what a beautiful catch there by Mason Adair. He almost let go of it. You can see the frustration on the faces of some Ozark soccer players putting hands on their heads, like so close, because he almost dropped that one.
I mean, it's very difficult too in there. I mean, you have so much going on, so many distractions, and just to concentrate on the ball coming in and making a stop.
And that will be the end of the first half. Nixa versus Ozark, scoreless through one. What do you guys have to talk about for this first half? What do each team have to work on if they want to put some goals on the board in the second?
The Eagles just need to get more shots on it. I mean, we talked about controlling the ball, time of possession, and Ozark has completely dominated it all night long, and it's showing. I mean, they're putting a lot of pressure on the defense, and they're coming close to getting something to fall, and Nixa is absolutely nowhere close to that.
Well, you know, the majority of this first half was being played in on Ozark's half of the field, so you got to look at that and see that Nixa's defense has been doing a good job to keep the ball out of the net, but then the offense needs to put one in.
I think Mason Adair's had a really great half here for the Eagles defense, especially against a team that's...
Sorry, I'm busy with a half-baked idea. Do you think you can fix the drain? Yes.
We're going to step aside. We're scoreless through one half. We'll be back.
Quality work guaranteed. I got your quote. Any surprises in the mix?
What we quote is what you pay, guaranteed.
Are you a good egg?
Sure, I'm highly trained and fully qualified.
Would you like a snack while you work?
I think I'm good.
Get $75 off plumbing at airservicesheatac.com.
As educators, we know that movement is good for kids, but it's so much more than just getting the wiggles out. That movement piece truly, truly helps with their brain development. We were reading a study that shows, I think it's when they were having to learn a new concept, I think 36% of kids who did not have any movement while they were learning were able to recall what they were supposed to recall. Whereas when they incorporated movement into their learning, it went to 76% of kids. And so it really just helps solidify those concepts and vocabulary and different things like that.
We were being picked, the little penguin. He was scared of the water too. Because he thought there was sea monsters in there that could eat him up. His mom jumped in because she said that he was in there too long, but then she couldn't find him, so then she just went up and then he was on her belly. But I don't know how he got on her belly.
So we picked Pip the Penguin just because it's a fun and engaging story, but it's about a little penguin who is different than the rest of the penguins. He's really small and he is really nervous to swim, even though that's what all penguins do. And so he feels left out and he feels different, which is something that a lot of our kids experience, and it's easy to relate to. And then he goes on and gets some encouragement from his family and his friends and goes ahead and learns how to swim, and by the end of it is the best little swimmer penguin out there.
I'm going to sound like a science nerd, but it is science. It's physiologically, there are so many reasons why movement is so important, why it helps with learning and helping kids retain things. So for one, it increases oxygen to the brain, but also when you are associating movements, you're also increasing brain synapses, and you learn with all these different senses, with all these different things.
Any kind of strategy that we can give them to help them comprehend what they're reading and make reading fun. You know, from the beginning, that's our #1 goal when they come to us in kindergarten and first grade, you know, especially that we want them to just see how fun reading can be so that they can find the books that they're interested in, the genres, and when we do things like that with movement, they do see, you know, firsthand and the hands-on type of activities with the reading of just how much fun it can be. Spark that love for reading early on.
It was a brand new concept to start with paper airplanes. We wanted to find a way to engage the kids and get them excited about science. Teach them a little bit about the scientific process, but mostly just get them to buy in and get excited about learning about science. The first day there was definitely some hesitation about why are we building paper airplanes? And them having to work in teams was also a struggle for many of them. But as we continued to revise our plan and rebuild and make improvements, they got so excited, and by the end everybody was cheering for everyone, and it was a great team building exercise as well.
The first step, you're supposed to come up with a design for your paper airplane and talk to your group about what you want to build and how to build it. The second step is you go ahead and build your design. We tried to make our paper airplane, the nose, which is the front of the airplane, like as pointy so it'd go through the air better, and we made it pretty pointy so we called our airplane needle nose.
We get to fold the paper airplanes, and it's fun because we get to see who can throw the farthest and how the designs work and stuff. You learn something out of it, and it's also a fun activity.
Like when you're diving into the water and you put your hands out, it kind of like parts the water for you. And so if you make like the nose sharp like that, then it'll like cut through the air better.
Yeah, I mean, with it, like, it's kind of like the smaller it is, it glides more through the air. I like science. It was fun.
I very much see that this is a year-to-year thing. The kids enjoyed it so much, and they're still talking about it, and I've had kids come back after a long weekend with research different ideas to build more planes. I think we will definitely make some tweaks to continue to just get kids more excited and branch in some different topics from throughout the year, but I think it was a success. And it's also so cool in activities like this to see students that maybe don't succeed in written activities or don't succeed in your more traditional education realms, but a hands-on activity like building airplanes, they're so excited about. And that's cool to see that side of them, especially so early on.
Hopefully that this resonates with them, that we can be a powerful force, and what amazing things that we can do together out of love and compassion for building just that camaraderie within our own area and community.
I really like being outside in nature, and so I like doing field trips like this, especially in the summer. I garden with my mom a lot, and so I kind of know like a little bit about the plants and, you know, what you need to know about the soil and stuff.
I was asked today, where are we going? And I was like, I don't know. And so we kind of pulled up, and it was just like, wow, this is here, right here, literally in our backyard. And this is just one of many of the community gardens that Springfield has to offer. And so what a great resource that we have here.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's nice weather. We get to do activities a lot. Getting to like know how they give back to the community on what they do.
They've already cleared out 3 lanes so quickly, working so hard with smiles on their faces and great attitudes. And so this has just been a profound experience. So hopefully they take back with them today not only the experience, but just that love of being able to help other people in the community.
They wanted to interact with people, and they wanted to know how could they volunteer in different places. I honestly thought they were going to pick one of the animal shelters, but no, they wanted to come here and interact with seniors, and I'm very proud of them.
It's really cool because we get to see all the people and the artwork, and
like outside in the wall, what used to be here. Learn about how they do stuff here. We could learn how to help like other people in the community. I think it's pretty cool. Like there's a lot of elderly people, like more than I thought there would be, and it seems like they're all getting along. So probably talking with all the elderly people and just like doing stuff with them and like asking them questions. And like there was some lady here that apparently she had an identical twin, so that we found out.
Well, I think it was important because, yes, the focus is on them at school, and we love them and we care about them. The focus is definitely on them. It's time for them to start thinking about others and looking outward instead of inward. So I think this is a perfect way to get their feet wet. They know now that they can come here with a parent and volunteer and interact and do things with seniors. So I think that was very important for them to know.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back here for the second half of the Nixa versus Ozark soccer game. 0-0 is the score after one half. We're in for a good one. If you're just not joining me, I'm Aiden Hopkins alongside my partner, Brady Retone. We have a new addition. We lost Trey Hartwell and added Parker Mann. How we doing, guys? How we feeling throughout the first half? What do you think Nixa can do better, and what do you think Ozark could do better?
I'm feeling good. I think it's been a really good game. Ozark has controlled the ball all game. We said this a few times, time of possession is key, especially when you're the Nixa Eagles going up against a high-powered offense of the Ozark Tigers. But Adair has done a phenomenal job in the net, making some big-time saves against a team who's averaging 4 goals a game. So I think the Eagles need to get a change of momentum, control the ball, and put more than one shot on goal this quarter, or half.
We are in halves. So Eagles will start off the half with the ball, and I think this is the Eagles' chance to start to get something going. We didn't really have see many breakaways. They had one shot on goal the whole half. Ozark had 3. Mason Adair for the Eagles looked amazing in net, and hopefully it's going to stay that way if they want to win this. And I guess Parker is getting kicked off by Trey Hartwell. Trey Hartwell is taking back the headset. And Parker Man, I don't think he got a word in. I don't think Parker Man.
No one can say anything.
And he said he'll see you guys Friday night. Tune in Friday night. Nixa at Joplin in for a good one. We don't know if we're gonna be in the press box yet, but
he just sliding a promo in real quick in the middle of the soccer.
Yeah,
game.
you know,
there's nothing going on.
It's gonna be
Tune in on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Banjo playing Ottawa. Me and Brad on that one.
And I'll be silent reporter. Don't forget that. Aiden Hopkins will be silent reporter.
Yeah,
Aiden will be there too.
You'll get your 30 seconds of screen time.
Cut it out. Hartwell, cut it out.
We'll send it down to him for about maybe a couple seconds, and we'll send it right back.
I'll yap for a while. So Connor Shar will kick it off here for the Eagles. Eagles will be going north this half. Like that.
Did you have to think about that
This is
one?
my compass. you know.
I know my jump is because Springfield's that way.
Yeah,
so
that's
that means
north.
it's north.
Yep.
Well, I remember
that's how I use it too.
just telling myself never eat soggy waffles, and then I'm just.
Well, you don't know which.
Well, yeah,
how do you know
don't-
which way
how do
starting
you know
north?
which way
Yeah, I
starting
don't. I
north?
don't know which way starting north. so-
Springfield's always
that
north.
way. Branson's that way. Springfield's not always north, but
Most of the time, yeah.
if you're in Nixa, yeah.
Yes,
then
yes,
It is all
in
the
Nixa.
time. But if you're not in Nixa, then
All right, so Eagles goalie Adair will roll it in here.
really intellectual conversation going on up here.
Yeah. We have a combined IQ of 20 in this booth right now.
20 might be one.
That's a stretch. Yeah.
That's going to be Lucas Green. He sits down. It's going to be Tigers ball. What do you think about full production on soccer? I'm liking it. We're having a great time, especially here in this game.
I'm not gonna lie, the shots on the field are looking really nice.
Yeah.
Like, I think this might be the first ever full production we've had for soccer.
Yeah, possibly. It's kind of weird considering that our teacher is a soccer fanatic. He used to play soccer, so I think he kind of like, you know. Anyways, Ozark has it. They're sending down the field. 25-yard line to Alex Williams. 15-yard line, I meant. Oh, Alex Williams getting physical. He keeps the ball. Just keeps running brick walls of the Eagles' defense. Lucas Green controls it, sends it back here to Blake Reynolds. Blake Reynolds passes it to Caden Cloud. Caden Cloud has it.
Goodness.
Why did you just flinch?
I thought you had the pencil in your hand. I thought you were gonna throw it at me. I was like, gotta turn my head.
He thought Nate Purrier was back in the booth for a second, just throwing stuff at him.
Caden Cloud pass is going to be out of bounds, and it'll be a goalie kick.
This poor table.
Tigers.
This table's been through a lot, man.
This table has been through
It's
a
only
lot.
like 3 years old, but it's been through a lot.
Why did you do that? Who did it?
Trey.
And you're off the headset. You're muted. 5-minute grounded.
Well, see you, Brad.
So we'll have the ball here at the 35-yard line. McGeehee will send it back here to Shar. Shar will send it down. Tate. Now Green. Fuentes sends it. Cloud sends it back. Green has it. Tries to put a shot on goal. That's actually McGeehee, but it's swatted away by the Tigers defense. I believe it'll be a corner kick here. McGeehee will take it.
The attack has looked a lot better for Nixa here, early stages of the second half.
We'll see Tate return back onto the field as he went out late in half number one with a head injury, I believe. He was holding on to it when he walked off, so it's good to see him back.
So there's the kick. Caden Cloud header saved by the goalie. That was really, really close. Almost took a lucky bounce into the goal. A great save there from Carson Sandgren for the second shot on goal for the Eagles offense. And I think they're starting to get something brewing for the Eagles offense. Harvey controls in the 50-yard line. Tigers steal it away. McGeehee hustling towards it. Possession, he's going to kick it back. I would think to his goalie. Yep, there it is. Punts it down the field. Will it stay in? It will. A deflection from an Ozark Tigers player. Thrasher has it. Sideline. Eagles bump to Cloud. Cloud sends it back here to Reynolds. Reynolds sends it down to Green. Deflected away by the Ozark Tigers, and it will be pass in here for the Eagles. Caden Cloud will pass it in. Throw in to Fuentes. Back to Cloud. Cloud sends it down the field. Looking for McGeehee. McGeehee hustling towards it. Ozark defender taps it. 15-yard line. Then Scott passes it to his teammate, who gives it to Fuentes. Fuentes has it for the Eagles. He steals it away. 25, and they send it down. Alex Williams hustling. Keeps it in bounds. Blake Reynolds on him. Blake Reynolds pressures, sends it out of bounds, and it will be, I think, a throw-in from that location. I don't think it's quite the corner kick yet. So be a throw in here for the Ozark Tigers. Caden McGehee will throw it in for the Ozark Tigers. 2 McGehees on the field, both one on each team. McGehee to Williams. Williams headers. That one's in the air. Williams gets it again. Headers again. Centered. Kicked away by the Nixa defense. Pass deflected away by Abernathy. Green to Cloud. Cloud tries to get there, but it's going to roll out of bounds. I believe it will stay with the Nixa Eagles. I believe that's Green with the pass in here. Caden Cloud deflects it to the 40. Shar has it. There's going to be a foul call. There'll be a free kick here for the Eagles. Eagles hurrying up. Tigers take it over. 30-yard line. On the Eagles side, Tigers have it. They're going to send it back to the 15. Ball centered, deflected. And there will take it into his own hands. Waits for his team to get back down the field. He'll kick it down. We'll roll towards a 45. Lucas Green has it with about 4 Ozark defenders. One of them gets it, sends it down the field. Jaden Tate sent it down, and then it was blocked away by the Ozark defense. Here's a throw in from the Eagles. Jaden Tate on the defense there. They get past him. Now pass to Alex Williams. Alex Williams. Shot on goal. Save by Mason Adair. And that's another shot on goal here for the Ozark Tigers. Their first of the half. Punted and over the Ozark defender. He hits it back to their goalie, Sangren. Sangren toss it out. Will be out of bounds. Throw in for the Eagles. Subs will come in here. We'll see Jacob McLean and Elijah Kruger hit the field. Fuentes comes out. So does Green. I lied. McGehee. Kruger passes it in to Shar. It's batted out of bounds by Shar. Tigers throw it in. Pass back. Williams has it. Looked like it touched his hand, but maybe it didn't. So it's down to the goalie. It's not a shot on goal, is it?
No.
I didn't see it.
It was like from the 40 and it rolled. Stepped up to about the front of the box and grabbed it.
Yeah, it's not a shot on goal.
That'll be tipped away. It'll be Eagles' ball. They'll go with the quick throw into Green. A little over and deflected by an Ozark defender. Pass down. Selnick gets it out of bounds, and it'll be a pass in for the Tigers. So as we approach 30 minutes remaining here in the second half, 0-0 is still the score. Tigers throw it in here. For a breakaway. Pass, cross goal, and that'll be a goal for the Ozark Tigers, and they take a 1-0 lead. Alex Williams scores, hits a celebration in the corner, and the Tigers lead the Eagles 1-0 here with 30 minutes and 31 seconds remaining here in the second half.
It just looks like the Eagles' defense got a little lost. The goalkeeper lost the ball, and Williams was sitting there with no one in front of him and puts it in the back of the net for one, and this might be the momentum the Tigers needed. Only 30 minutes left. The Eagles really haven't done much on the offensive side of the ball. They're going to need something to click soon.
Pass back. Jaden Tate sends it down the field. Shar controls it at the 15. Over Jaden Tate's head. Alex Williams has it. He just scored a goal for the Tigers. Blake Reynolds sends it down the field. 40-yard line. Pass back. Tigers. Number 19, Jason Martin. Taken back by the Eagles. Aiden Cloud passed it in here. 30. A whistle. It's going to be Tigers' ball. Went for a quick throw in, but decided to slow it down. Throw in here for the Tigers. Tapped away by Shar. Williams controls it. Pass back to the goalie. Oh, that could have been trouble. But Adair gets rid of it. Tigers control it with about 29 minutes remaining. Jaden Tate sends it down the field. Caden Cloud looking for it. Just a little over his head. Lucas Green has it. Light tap. Stolen away by the Tigers. Green has it. Green Reynolds. Now to be tapped out by the Nixa defense. Give him a chance to reset. That was Sellenreek on the tap out. So 1-0 is the score here with 28 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Ozark Tigers lead. Eagles only 2 shots on goal on the night. Blake Reynolds kind of falls all over there in the corner. It's going to be out of bounds, and it will be a throw in here for the Eagles. Caden Cloud has it, and they're going to call a push on that on Caden Cloud, and it'll be a foul. So it'll be a free kick here for the Ozark Tigers. August McComas sends it to the center. Shot on goal, wide right. It will be a goalie kick here for the Eagles. Sellenreek sends it down the field. Midfield off the defender. Caden Cloud tried to get it. It's tapped away, and it will be Nixa ball. Jake Harvey has it. Freshman. Sends it back. Keeps it in, and it'll be Tigers ball. Zach Ulrich takes the pitch. Williams, the lone goal scorer of the night, will take a seat on the bench. We're at the 40-yard line here. Sent back. It'll be out of bounds, I believe. Ozark Tigers turn that one over. It'll be Eagles passing. 2 more subs will take the field here.
Number 3, Ben McGehee, and number 9,
Ben McGehee and Gavin Ward. Ben McGehee passes it in a tape. Back to McGehee near the 40-yard line. McGehee, midfield. Jacob McLean has it. Pass back to Abernathy. Back to the goalie there, and they're going to reset. Blake Reynolds has it. Down the field, Lucas Green. He has open field. Can he get there? No, he can't. He had to sit there to avoid the offsides, and by the time he was there to get to the ball, Carson Sandgren of the Tigers was already there. Caden Cloud has it. Pass back. Sam Sellenreek. Sellenreek sends it back. Caden Cloud pressuring. Eagles try to send it back, but it's deflected again by the Eagles' Tigers, sorry. Good header there. Blake Reynolds has it. Sends it down the field. Looking for Ben McGehee. Just a little over, so Tigers ball. Here's a throw in here. Out of bounds. Another Tigers throw in right to Jaden Tate. Jaden Tate sends it to a racing Cloud. Off Cloud. He keeps it in the corner. It will be goalie kick for the Tigers.
Two multi-sports athletes there just going at it. You see Cloud and Gardner. Gardner, star basketball player for Ozark, started this year and had a major impact. I mean, they were eliminated in the first round, but they competed with one of the best teams in the area for quite some time in that first round of district. And then, of course, you have Caden Cloud, shortstop for the Eagles. What was that?
I zoned out. We're talking about baseball now?
Well, no, I was talking about Gardner and Cloud.
Playing baseball?
No, Gardner plays basketball and Cloud
okay.
plays baseball. Yeah.
If you pay attention.
So
Yeah, maybe if you'd wake
Sorry,
up.
I fell asleep over here.
Can you say that?
Huh?
Can you say that on air?
Yeah. I can say what I want. I built this program.
Wow.
Wow, okay.
Now we have some takes that I think could be considered.
And that's where the mute button comes on. Trey will be done for the night, so.
If you didn't get
Hey, I'm just saying, the three people that were instrumental in the building of this program, I was the first. I talked Ryan into doing it.
Oh.
And then Ryan and I both talked Nate into doing this. Oh, we got to go here.
We have a breakaway here. One-on-one. Here's a shot. Off the post, and it's not going to be retrieved by the Eagles. Wow. What a break for the Tigers defense. That was the chance for the Eagles to tie it up, and that's just heartbreaking.
And Fuentes, I mean, Cloud puts it right on the money, but little left off the bar.
The crossbar is the keeper's best friend sometimes.
And Fuentes, a little too far, over pursuits it, and just misses it. I mean, it was going to be a perfect one-timer off the bar. Right back to Fuentes. Just does not go in the Eagles' favor. And Ozark still remains the lead.
The middle, Fuentes gets a shot, but diving effort from Carson Sandgren. Makes the save. It keeps the Nixa Eagles scoreless through this game. Fuentes went for the rebound off the crossbar, but it was just a little. He ran that ball just a little too much. He didn't have a chance for the rebound. Guarantee you, everyone on that Nixa soccer team is hoping for that chance again. Because the one time that Ozark defense breaks down, a missed shot is not what you want. Here's the pass midfield. Almost own goals, but it'll be out of bounds. Whew.
That was close.
Real close.
Too close for own goal.
You know that that overrun on the rebound there, that might be where Brad's wet
Slowness.
grass came into play there.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, you were kind of dogging on me earlier
talking
about
about
the
the
wet
rain
surface.
making the turf wet.
And you could kind of see it slip with Fuentes.
I think he couldn't stop in time. That was a good call by Brad earlier.
I don't think so.
Now it's coming back to play
Yes.
factor, and Aiden's just thinking about how.
I was saying that.
How rain makes things wet.
You were just the one said so the turf is wet. And I said, yeah, that is how rain works. That's all I was saying. Here's a corner kick for the Ozark Tigers.
You can't say anything on a broadcast
bounds.
without it being brought up for the next 3 years. Like out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, Trey.
Can't bring that up.
You see those black lines around the field?
Yes, Brad, I see the black lines. It's out of bounds, buddy.
When the ball rolls past that black line.
Fuentes
That's
looking
out of
for a
bounds.
header. No call. I almost said no call, but apparently there was a call, and he's really selling that one.
Oh, man.
So we're going to get a free kick here. You're not allowed to say that. So we're going to get a free kick here for the Ozark offense.
It's just the way you said it. That's what really got me.
Finn Scott. Well, it just turned. Never mind. I'll just stop talking.
That's probably smart.
Finn Scott got the free kick. I'm not even going to try to explain myself here.
Oh, see, right here is a ball doesn't lie moment.
So Nixa Eagles set up the wall here. Finn Scott looks to kick. Here it goes. Over and in the goal.
And ball does not lie.
Finn Scott puts that one in the back of the net and puts this game a little more out of reach than the Eagles would like it. 2-0's the score.
Finn Scott curves the ball right around the wall and
textbook.
It's textbook, all right.
Lost our scoreboard here, but there's 19 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. 2-0 score. Ozark Tigers lead the Nixa Eagles here.
This has been a very one-sided affair throughout the game. I mean, 2 goals in soccer is equivalent to like 35 points in a football game.
Especially when you only have 3 shots on goal in the whole game.
I don't know if the math is math.
The math is not mathing there. I'm not sure what your math is, but...
Who you talking to, me?
Brad.
Oh. That one's blocked by the Eagles defender. Alex Williams looking for a second goal tonight, but it's deflected away.
So Burns wants to know what the black lines mean. So
Can
you explain them real quick for us?
How about you explain it? You
okay.
love bringing up the out of bounds.
So the black lines means you're out of bounds.
Oh my goodness. But how is the ball out of bounds, Brad?
Well, the ball just rolled right there out of bounds.
But if it's on the line, is it out of bounds?
No.
Good
no,
call.
It's not.
Good call,
It's
Brad.
not out of bounds. If you step out of bounds and kick the ball, you are not out of bounds.
Yeah,
you know, I don't
it's
know a
the
lot about
ball.
soccer, but
The ball has to fully go out of bounds.
Thinking,
you just got megged.
That one's sent down the field. Caden Cloud was hoping defender wouldn't get there. He would. Luis Fuentes has it. Fighting, and we're going to get a...
Scott had tight hold of his jersey there. He was kind of pulling him around.
I think the Eagles have to score about now. They want to put this game close again. Blake Reynolds will take the free kick here for the Eagles. He sends it down. Batted away. Caden Cloud was the Eagle on that jump. Did not win that one. Abernathy sends it out of bounds. And it'll be a Tiger throw-in. Here's a throw-in. Alex Williams, 1 goal in the night. Heads it towards the 30-yard line. Eagles take it over. Sending it down the pitch. Caden Cloud has it. Looking for it. Sends it down. In the goal! Caden Cloud! What a shot! From the 20-yard line, and the Eagles sideline erupts. 2-1 is the score. Caden Cloud, you freak of an athlete. 2-1 is the score.
Cloud just absolutely boomed it across the field. They're calling
they're calling the goal off, and I think Carson Palmer, not Carson Palmer, head coach Evan Palmer, sorry. Wow.
I believe his son name was
Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer is
I'm also
his son.
thinking about the NFL quarterback who played for the Cardinals.
And we're going to look for an explanation here. I don't understand how you can just call off a goal just by what a player says.
Yeah, I mean, you saw. And the boos erupt from the stands.
And the referees show up to the Ozark vs. Nixa game again.
You know, it's about the kids. It's about the kids, Aiden. And the goal's waved off. Sad night as Cloud hits a clip basically across the field and absolutely drills it.
The soccer community would call that one a banger. I play FIFA. I know what I'm talking about out here. I did play indoor soccer for 3 games my senior year, though.
How was that, Trey?
I scored 2 goals.
Really?
Yep. I had a plus-minus of 4 through those 3 games.
Yeah, you don't know what a plus-minus is, do you?
Whenever I'm on the field.
He scores more goals than
we scored 4 more goals than the opposing team did.
Caden Cloud, quick pass in here. I think that goal call-off might put the fire in this Eagles team that they need to get back into this game.
Are we shouldn't talk about the grab Drew Creed just had down there?
No.
Talking about?
No, he was down there, jumps up. That makes a big-time play. You couldn't see it, though.
I'm still in awe by that kick by Caden Cloud.
Yeah.
Even though it didn't count, that was ridiculous.
That was about, what, 40 yards?
40 yards out.
And then you're going to have to...
Caught the goalie out of position.
Yeah.
But he's still, I mean, 40 yards out, that's... Oh, he's going to do it.
Does it again, off the goalie's hands. And Caden Cloud and the refs have awoken a beast.
Yeah, I don't want to be in front of a Caden Cloud shot right now.
So Caden Cloud has woken, I believe, off the hands of the goalie. We're going to see Lucas Green take the corner kick here.
It's heard very loudly, and Ozark coach say can't let him shoot, and I'd say that's a smart idea. Don't let him shoot.
Lucas Green, here it is. Roller intended for Fuentes. Deflected away by an Ozark defender. That ball is hit by Nixa. Lucas Green rushing for it. That's going to be off. That'll be a corner kick for the Eagles. Hurry up here. 15 minutes remaining here in the second half. I think we might have to take it to our rules analyst at some point to talk about that Caden Cloud goal and see what he thought.
They called it a handball.
They called it a handball.
Yeah, I didn't see why, but
who hit it with their hand?
Caden.
Really?
That's what. I mean, that's would be what I would expect.
Fuentes keeps it in, and what we're going to call here?
Offsides.
Offsides. He did.
You do know that rule.
I do know that
rule. You told me that before the game that you know the offsides rule.
I don't know the signal for it, but I know the offsides rule. I definitely could have seen it. Definitely could have seen it.
Yeah, I saw that.
So does the ball have to touch the ground before you can be behind that last
No,
defender?
it's like if it's off a pass, it's as soon as the player passes it, you have to be behind the second to last defender.
Okay.
But as soon as that ball goes off his foot, then you can run it.
All right, so Eagles down 2-0 here. 14-10 remaining here in the second half. And Ozark takes their time jogging off the field here. Game will resume. Twenty-yard line. Eagles defense sends it out of bounds. Another kick in here. Tigers. Fuentes gets it out of bounds, but I guess it will be the Nixa Eagles' ball. Fuentes has it. Lucas Green takes it off Caden Cloud. Lucas Green hustling for it. So back to Fuentes. Caden Cloud. Center field looking for a pass. Gonna go back here. Ooh, now will be a foul. Free kick here for the Eagles. Say they probably want to hurry up. Blake Reynolds has it. Getting deja vu. I feel like we're in the exact same position about a couple minutes ago. Blake Reynolds with a free kick around the 50-yard line. Somehow escalated to a Caden Cloud bomb. Did not count. So here's the kick from Reynolds. Headed back towards the goalie. Sandgren takes it. That ball's punted. Alex Williams has it. Blake Reynolds chasing it down. We'll get a tap, keep it in, and it will be Tigers ball. Let's see a sub here. Here's a throw in. Tigers have it here. Pant. Sends it back here to the 30-yard line. Sends it to Martin. Martin's passes. Shot on goal just off the top. Looking for a rebound. Thrasher gets there. Tapped out of bounds by Reynolds. See some substitutes come in here. Caden Cloud will stay on the field, as I think everyone would think he would. So 10:50 remaining here. Be a corner kick for the Tigers. Clock's inching more and more towards single digits. The Eagles looking for their first goal of the night as they're down 2-0 here against the Ozark Tigers. Corner kick off the shin of Shar. It's another shot on goal for the Tigers, saved by Mason Adair. Pass down the field. Referee has to duck for that one. Jaden Tate rushing towards it. Can't get there. Tigers regain position. Finn Scott shows a couple of his moves, gets past some defenders, puts a shot on goal. And that's another shot on goal for the Tigers. That would be number 8 on the night. Kick downfield. Caden Cloud tries to get it. Another defender gets it instead. There for the Eagles, takes it back, rolls it to Jake Harvey. Jake Harvey gets past the defender. He's going to pass it to Fuentes. Cloud saves it from going out of bounds. No, he does not. Be Tigers ball. Passing by the Tigers. Far sideline. Pushed over, he holds his knee. And it will be a foul on the Tigers.
To show that we're not biased. It's a good job of selling that one.
That was a good job of selling that one. I would agree.
Was it Oscar worthy?
No.
No.
Was the first one Oscar worthy?
No. I mean, I bet it was painful. I'm not doubting that in any way. I just don't think it was that painful. And we're going to get
another offside.
Another offside call. Well, what are you doing? Hail from the crowd. I think that might sum up this game.
That was a good one. I like that one.
Thank you. 20-yard line. I don't think I'll ever touch a headset for a soccer game again. Tune in on Friday nights, though. Oh, 10-yard line. Kind of breaks 2 defenders there. Shot on goal.
It was the grass.
What?
It's the grass being wet.
It's not
turf,
grass.
sorry.
It's turf, Trey.
Sorry, my bad.
Jeez.
Who do you think we are? Caden Cloud.
I know.
Take over mode.
Thought we were at Willard or something.
Oh, somersault.
Hey, village grass is nice.
They do have nice
They
grass.
take
I will
care.
say
They
that.
take care of it. But I swear their field's smaller than everyone else's. It looks way smaller.
It's not basketball, Aiden.
Gotta be.
Are you like convinced it's not a full 100 yards?
No, I just don't think it's wide as. It just looks. Nix's looks way wider.
Well, Nixa has that. Oh
Gosh.
goodness. Oh my.
That's. Wow. Was that in the goal?
No.
No, he just got his hand on it to deflect it.
Wow. He almost.
What a
scored.
save by Sandgren, and I think this shows that Nixa has a boot on him. That's what this game shows.
Nixa has a boot.
For sure. Blake Reynolds takes to the corner for a corner kick.
It's just some unlucky from Nixa tonight so far.
Here it is. Tapped away by the Ozark defense. 10-yard line, pass back, shot on goal, and that will make the score 6-3.
No. Cloud has 2 of them.
Cloud has 2 uprights?
Yeah, it's 6-6.
Oh, 6-6. I would not want to be in front of a Caden Cloud shot.
Yeah, that one had some velo to it.
Yeah, it did. Alex Williams come off the
We need a radar gun
field.
up here.
No, it doesn't work. I've already tried with volleyball. Burns said no. It's just.
How would that not work?
I don't know. Like, I want to know how hard did they hit the ball or how hard they kick it.
Yeah, what's the problem with having a radar gun?
We should invest in a hockey team. Those people hit the pucks hard. You don't think slap shots are going?
I know.
110
yeah.
miles an hour slap shots. Well, that's like PK Subban and stuff like that.
PK Subban.
PK Subban is a slap shot you do not want to come. You do not want to face.
PK Subban.
Who's he play for?
Retired. He's retired.
Who did
He
he
played
play
in
for?
Nashville.
He played for Nashville. He played for the Devils. He also played for the Montreal Canadiens. Thank you.
You big hockey guy over there?
I dabble in hockey.
What about the Pens? What do you know about the Pens?
Here and there. Not good. Sidney Crosby is about all I know. Sidney Crosby.
Malkin.
No. I also know that Brad Marchand is the most hated player in the NHL, I'd say.
Who?
Brad Marchand. He played for the Bruins, not the Penguins. That ball's going to be hit out of bounds. So 4:40 remaining. 2-0 is the score.
You know, speaking of hockey, I think it's time for Nixa to just start playing like hockey and just start peppering shots on goal.
Yeah, there's no penalty box.
I thought you were gonna be like search running people over.
Oh, that too.
That's
Yeah,
what I was thinking
yeah.
too. That's what I thought. That's why I said there's no penalty
Start
box.
shoulder checking and.
What a kick! Lucas Green pass it to Caden Cloud. Caden Cloud could not get his foot on it. Jaden Tate tries to get in the way of that ball. Beautiful there by Nixa. Geehee rushing down the field. Passes to Cloud. Cloud keeps it in.
Wouldn't be shocked to see him take a shot on goal here.
Lucas Green, the intended target of that pass, could not get there. Pass back to Cloud. Keeping it in. It will be Nixa ball. We're going to have Grant Ogle take the field.
You a Penguins guy, Brad?
I am a Penguins
I think
guy.
I did know that.
Big
actually.
Pittsburgh guy. Big Pittsburgh guy. What about them Steelers? What a turnover fest that game was. Caden Cloud throws it in. With the 30-yard line here, 35. Ozark Tigers running down the field. 2-0's the score. 3:20 remaining. Jaden Tate on the defense. It's a stop. McGeehee rushing towards it. He'll pass. Another Eagle middle. Bringing it back. Keep it in bounds. He will. Pass to McGeehee. McGeehee gets the little tap there. He'll keep it. Pass it to Reynolds. And that was called out of bounds. Tonight's announcers, Aiden Hopkins, Brady Reedstone, and Trey Hartwell. We don't have that up there.
Unbelievable.
You didn't really know you were going to call the game until about 5 minutes before the game started.
I was up here anyway. I had to give stuff to Brad. Brad knew I was going to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, Brad told him at 6, and he showed up at 6:30.
Yeah, Brad did tell me to show up at 6. I came straight from school, too. I didn't go home.
Sorry, I had business to take care of.
What kind of business could you have to take care of?
I had to help my mom.
All right, I'll give you that.
Midfield.
Can't turn
Caden
down.
Cloud heads the ball.
Can't just not help Lori like that.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I didn't see what happened.
Dude, he got smoked in the face.
No, he blocked it. He blocked it. Jaden Tate talking to his teammates here. A little frustration with 2 minutes remaining here. Pass to McGehee. Tate has it now.
That one might have been
Lucas
Oscar
Green curves the ball around. Caden Cloud off the side of the goal. Heard some roars from the crowd thinking that ball was in, but it was not. As the clock.
The way that bounced up, though, it kind of looked like it went in from this angle, too.
I mean, it's just inches every time.
Yeah. I think that Nixa has honestly played better tonight. They've just gotten really unlucky in the final third.
Especially when you hit a goal from 40 yards out that is called back.
That's going to be talked about for a while.
Just like that call where the ball was supposedly in.
The corner
last year, yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That happened my senior year, too. Except it was an offsides that should have been called that they didn't call.
Grant Ogle puts a shot on goal. He blocked. Here's another chance for Williams to get a second goal tonight, but it's shot down by Dare.
That night was devastating.
What are you talking about?
The night we lost in the semifinals.
Lucas Green and Jaden Tate. Jaden Tate off the Ozark defender. It will be a corner kick here for the Eagles. No, it will not. It will be a goalie kick. So as we near 1 minute remaining, Ozark Tigers, I'd say, have won this game at this point. 45 seconds remaining. No call on that as Williams falls over. Down the field. Adair. What a day Adair's had. He's had quite the day, I'd say. Even though he gave up 2 goals, I think that he has had an impressive performance tonight.
Yeah, the scoreboard doesn't show how well he's played. I mean, he's given up 2.
Well, the first goal definitely wasn't his fault. The defense kind of got lost. He had to jump on the ball, and that kind of leaves you open for a corner or for a middle ball, and that's really what happened. Then the second one was a free kick.
This chemistry for this game is looking great already. You guys are looking great right now.
Yeah, he got screened pretty hard there, and it was just, I mean, it was a difficult play, but he's played phenomenal, especially against a high-powered Ozark offense.
And as the final buzzer sounds, the Ozark Tigers will walk away tonight as winners. They won this game 2-0 after a goal from Alex Williams and another one late in the game by Finn Scott. So the Christian County Cup belongs to the Ozark Tigers.
Not in tennis.
Not in tennis.
I'll tell you that. The Highway 14 Cup, it belongs to Nixa, baby.
The backyard,
not in football.
Yeah, the backyard ball trophy has stayed with Nixa for, I'd say, what is this, 3-4 years now?
Yeah, and the owner of Ozark Baseball, Jackson Gamble, is proudly sitting at home.
0 runs through 14 innings pitched against the Ozark Tigers.
I think it was
last season.
I think it was 14.
Yeah, 14 innings. That's what I said.
You said 10.
You said 10.
I said 10 innings.
You said 14, and then you corrected yourself and said 10, and then you were wrong. So you said.
So they lift the Christian County Cup here. I just saw it. It's right there. There it is. There it is. Christian County Cup belongs to the Ozark Tigers as they win 2-0. And with that, I'm Aiden Hopkins alongside my partners, Brady Retone, Trey Hartwell. Tune in Friday night. The Nixa Eagles take on the Joplin Eagles. Should be a good one on the road.
As Nate Prairie would say, it's the Battle of the Eagles.
Battle of the Birds.
Battle of the Birds, my bad.
That's Webb City. Battle of the Birds is Webb City. This is Battle of the Eagles,
No,
I'd
it's,
say.
it's B.O.B. Always Battle of the Birds.
I'd say Webb City would be Battle of the Birds.
That's not what Nate would say, and Nate's the deciding factor here.
Yeah, Nate would probably fight you out of it.
Is Nate here right now? Is Nate
Oh,
enrolled
Nate
at
is
Nixa High School?
Nate is always here, but
Nate is not enrolled at Nixa High School. So
no, his presence lives in this press box.
Yeah,
it's just
this press box is the Nate Purrier press box.
All right,
as much
let's
as I
just-
hate to
let's
admit
just-
that, it's the Nate Purrier press box.
well, we're going to step away.
Getting out of hand
for the night. 2-0 is the final score. Ozark knocks off the Nixa Eagles. Once again, I made Hopkins alongside my partners, Brady Retone, Trey Hartwell.
Sorry, I'm busy with a half-baked idea. Do you think you can fix the drain?
Yes, Air Services does the highest quality work guaranteed.
I got your quote. Any surprises in the mix?
What we quote is what you pay, guaranteed.
Are you a good egg?
Sure, I'm highly trained and fully qualified.
Would you like a snack while you work?
I think I'm good.
Get $75 off plumbing at airservicesheatac.com.
Now your HVAC is good to go. Yeah, mine is not good to go. Can you fix this?
Air Services provides the highest quality work, guaranteed.
Yeah, I really thought I nailed it. Am I gonna end up paying extra for this?
What we quote is what you pay, guaranteed.
So you got any tips for an aspiring home repair pro?
You called Air Services. That was the right move for sure.
AC Diagnostic for only $73. Visit airservicesheatac.com.
I've got 3 meetings, 4 time zones. First one starts. 60 seconds. Can you fix my power situation?
At Air Services, we are fully trained and qualified, guaranteed.
Well, your quote's good, but what am I really gonna pay?
What we quote is what you pay, guaranteed.
And you stand behind your work?
You're getting the highest quality work, and that's a guarantee.
Any tips?
Yeah. Just picture them in their underwear.
Save $50 on electrical services at airservicesheatac.com.